This is literally the first time in probably, I don't know, a year or so I've started a live chat with nobody watching. Mainly it's because it's like 5:50 in the morning over on the East Coast, and probably not a lot of people. Well, I can tell you, not a lot of people is moving around here in Thailand. That's for sure. So foreigners, buy some airplane tickets. It might not be a bad idea. I know it sounds crazy. What's up, Frank? Hey, Gordon. Good to see you guys. But it might be a good idea if you want a vacation in like June or July, probably July, stretch it out a little further. And going down the line there to July, they have some outstanding deals. Budget Tool says us is on lockdown also, or we got worse than that today. Ooh, we got worse than that today. We got declared state of emergency. But we're gonna try not to talk about that too much because it's just it hurts my heart, and we don't have foreigners over here don't have unemployment, so I don't know what's gonna happen with me. I don't know what's gonna happen with the whole situation. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But I was thinking to myself, I thought, I hadn't really made a YouTube hadn't monetized any of my videos lately because I've been talking about important stuff, and that's usually the videos that they don't monetize. So I thought I'd just kind of have a little giggle, but kind of the truth at the same time, because I looked today and there was some real deals on some of these budget travel sites. And on those budget travel sites, they had like July, August. They had flights from Bangkok to America for $400. To put that in perspective, it usually costs me about $1,300 to $1,000 roughly to travel from here to America. Hey, Addie, what's up from Aussie land? So that was a heck of a buy. I thought it was a good one for sure. I'll be ignoring my phone most of the time, guys, but I got it on just in case somebody happens to pop up that I need to give attention to right now. Anyway, so I was thinking now might be a good time to make plans for like July or late June. What website do you use? Well, I usually use the Google. Let me look at it. I use a lot of websites, to be honest with you. What is it? Google Travel, Google Trips. I use Google Trips to look at a lot of different things, and then I use some AirAsia stuff. But I typically go to Kayak to get like my base price, and then go up from there. So, Trip.com is also a very good one. And then, of course, you have a go to an Airbnb and that kind of thing. Peter, hi from down under. No special fares here. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. 5555, good afternoon. Long time no see. Hope you're well. Yes, sir, it is. No, it has been a long time since I seen you, pal, and hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. It's definitely an off time for me to do a live stream for sure, but really that's kind of only my only choice this week. Budget Tool says look up Skyscanner. I use Skyscanner too. Yeah, I use Skyscanner too. That's really Skyscanner is a really good app to use if you're going to fly out of Europe. If you're flying anywhere out of Europe to anywhere else in the world, Skyscanner is a very good choice. I don't know why. They tend to have better prices out of Europe if you're flying out of Europe, but that's what it looks like. So I'm probably not going to be able to get my hair cut until after April 30th. Probably not. I'm working from home now, guys. For those of you that are watching this on the replay, because I don't see any of my normal people in here except, Frank, Gordon, Addie. They're my normals, but I don't see any of my mods in here. So you guys watching on the replay, we've been working from home all week, and which is nice. I've got really no problem with it. It's just teaching over here. It's contract season, and you always wonder about what's gonna happen with stuff like this going on. So it's a little bit stressful, but it makes me feel better to come on YouTube and talk to you guys. You guys don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on this thing for me. I would really appreciate it because the YouTube algorithm really seems to like the thumbs up. They really don't care about the thumbs down, but they really like the thumbs up. Let's see. Pal says I booked long ago for Thailand in 6 weeks' time. Not looking good. No, it's not. No, it's not. They just declared state of emergency today till April 30th, and probably not the best time to fly to Thailand, brother. Probably not the best time because I'm sitting in Bangkok, Thailand right now. Julian says I'm shut in my house by law for at least 3 weeks. I ain't going anywhere, man. I hear you. Where are you from, Julian? If you don't mind me asking. Sounds like you might be living in America, but what state? I'm very curious. Gordon says there's going to be millions of new live streamers. I know, right? Everybody's going to be a live streamer. I'm thinking about getting back. Gordon, let me ask you. You were around at the very beginning when I started doing live streams, and I still have the gimbal for the live streams, and I have my cell phone. I was just wondering, what would you think about going out? Me going out if they'll let us. Go out, if they'll let us go out and just like doing live streams around empty Bangkok. I mean, who's ever seen Bangkok just empty, right? That'd be cool, man. I could do VIP kid. Problem is, stuff like that is flooded right now. Online teaching is flooded, and unless you got some kind of connection or something like that, it's almost impossible to get a job online teaching right now. So it's really interesting. Budget Tool says he would watch it. I think it'd be cool. Ryan Mexico says Google Flights for a quick overview. Matrix for optimized routing works for me. Matrix is an app. That's very interesting. I will look it up right now. Let's see. Can you do video? Oh, I already read that one. I'm gonna look up the Matrix app real quick because that's how I love anything Matrix. And if Matrix is a good travel app, then maybe I shall download it. Matrix eService, Matrix Professional, Matrix Effect, Matrix Care. What did I miss? Hal says UK on lockdown, but I am still working as I am a key worker. Good for you, bud. Good for you. Kind of like me, I'm still working, but it's not kind of, I'm working from home. I'm not like working. Hello, Allie, whoever you are that just subscribed. Thank you very much. It's not like I'm not working, but it's like what's going to happen during April. That's the thing that kind of gets me like little worked up from time to time. Floater says all the hotels closing in Pattaya. No, Pattaya is a ghost town. Okay, right now, ghost town. I know this with absolute certainty at this moment. Ghost town. And Gordon might be able to help me out on that. There are a few spots in Pattaya that still hold people, but they're gathering together like they normally do. Like, I hate to say it, but some of this advice that people are giving out, like the social distancing stuff, it helps. It's real. I mean, it's real stuff. Gordon says, as long as you don't get in any trouble. That's true. Gordon says, live streaming from home is one thing, and public is a thorny subject for me. Yeah, I understand, and but there's not going to be a lot of people around. This is my point. Because that's one reason I don't live stream so much anymore. Walking around is because I just don't. I don't feel as comfortable as I used to just putting everybody on camera. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's fair. Budget says, yes, I'm in Oregon. We're on LD also. Ooh. Let's use the term LD, boys and girls. I'm gonna remove that comment. No offense to you, budget tools at all. No offense in any way, form, or fashion. And there was another one up there that said, that was you at the top too, that said just say LD. I don't know. Everybody don't know what you're talking about. You're brand new. I hadn't seen you in the chat before, so you don't know these things. No problem at all. Don't worry about it. Ron says Matrix is software.com. Don't think they got an. Oh, okay. Good, because I didn't see it in the App Store. There's somebody that's familiar. Mr. CA, Transcendental Meditation. Interesting. Gordon says Patia looks like a ghost town on the surface. I know what that means. Ed, what's up, brother? You feel like you're in jail. So Ed's over in the Philippines. And, it's kind of the way I figured this out. What's up, James? The way I've kind of seen this move is it's kind of, China, and then it started moving west, and a little bit of it went east, just enough to get the Philippines, and everybody's doing like this. And then they're leveling off, and then it's dropping down. So I was watching some stuff on, and guys, listen, I want to be a lot more technical and a lot more, I want the sound a lot more, not professional, but authentic when I talk about this stuff. But I can't do that because I just can't do that because YouTube, they just demonetize. They just put out 2 videos. YouTube did, saying that they were not going to demonetize regarding this subject anymore, and they demonetized 4 videos of mine. 2 I had to delete. Frank says the president is going to do a virtual town hall today at 12 o'clock Eastern. That'll be midnight for me. I'll be in the bed, but I'll catch it in the morning. James says, any chance U.S. tourists can come to Patia come the end of April? I don't know. Depends on, there are so many variables in that. There's so many variables. But it's a good time to buy a plane ticket if you want to come in like July. As I was explaining, I found a lot of good deals on some plane tickets. And, they're really good deals on plane tickets. I was very, very, very surprised, to be honest with you. Ed says, I still say it's going to clear up by the end of next month. The heat is going to get it. I think the heat's going to do it too. It doesn't seem to do very well over about 34 to 35 degrees Celsius. So, that's pretty much about what it's running here, and it's going to get a little hotter. I also heard some rumors about the humidity affecting it. And I hope that's true. I really hope that's true. But yeah, I think it'll be a little bit better. Hey, there's the Crow. Good to see you, man. Hadn't seen you in a long, long time. That's why I like doing these kind of off time live streams. I'm probably going to do a few more of them, to be honest. But I've been working during the day here from home, and you can't work from home and do a live stream. That's a big no. I definitely can't do that. Gordon says Lao borders China and got its first case today. What about North Korea? Must be bad there. The only thing I know about North Korea is they had one and they did this. So that's all I know. Budget Tool says Trump talking about opening us up again soon within weeks, but I'm thinking he just talked. He ain't never just talked, man. He ain't never just talked. Not in my opinion anyway. I believe you might be surprised at what he comes up with. And I could be totally wrong. By the way, we generally stay away from politics on this channel, but this is kind of intertwining a little bit with politics, so I'm okay with a little bit, that kind of thing. The Crow says here in Oz, at the moment, the Pollies have I shut down most things. Basically, I've been made redundant at the moment until we can open due to we cater to the course or to the corporate crowd. And yeah, two people. Oh, gotta remove that because it's got that word in it. Got it. So yeah, it's all I understand. We're doing the same thing, and again, no offense, the crow, but we're doing the same thing here. We've been eating takeout food. You can call for takeout food and that kind of thing. I even ordered 2 pizzas from Gallery Pizza today, because the special announcements that are going to tell us what we can and can't do in Thailand are going to be happening tomorrow, is my understanding. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what comes out of that. Hopefully, it's all good news. Be really surprised if it's some kind. Well, no, I wouldn't be surprised if it was really, really harsh. But you have to do what you have to do to stay safe in these times. It doesn't matter if it hurts people's feelings, unfortunately. Floater says, was free meals given out on Walking Street? No. No, definitely not. I was down there. When did I go to Pattaya? Last weekend. Was it last weekend? Or weekend before last? I can't remember. I went to Hua Hin and, yeah, last weekend. I went to Hua Hin and Pattaya. And Walking Street wasn't that bad. And but there were no free meals given out for sure. And I think I understand your underlying message there. The crow says, so yeah, it's all closed, etc. Lucky we are having good government support financially, etc. The government's going to allow people to take money out of our super, etc., which is great. That's awesome, man. I'm saying, no, don't worry, crow, don't worry, man. You're not a regular in the chat. I hadn't seen you in a long time, so you don't know about how clean I have to keep this thing, man. It's just it's annoying, to be honest with you. Budget Tool says, since you're from here, are you entitled to check if there is one? That, my friend, is an excellent question, but somebody's got slapped metaphorically. Why did Pelosi come back? Why didn't she just stay where she was at? Because they had a bill passed. I'm not even going to talk about it. Anyway, if I qualify, I will absolutely indulge for sure. Let's see what all we got. I got all kinds of stuff coming in here real quick. One of my old friends had a photo shoot, and I just saw a picture of her on Instagram. And I was like, too bad I left her as a friend. Yeah, I hope I get one. Budget Tool, to be honest with you. I mean, even if I don't need it, or if the job stays open over here, and everything goes as normal, which I hope it does, the check would still be nice, because for the last 2 months, the profit I make AdSense wise on this channel was cut in half, and then this month it's been cut to an eighth of what my normal income is. So yeah, I'd take the money in a second, no question. The crow says, personally, our government thinks it will be around for 6 months like this. Yeah, people in Bondi Beach last Friday went, because one day over 20,000 people. Stupid people ought to take it. And see, that's the thing, man. You got to take it serious. Like this, like staying away from other people, it works. It works. There's so many things we can do ourselves that we don't have to worry about whether or not somebody tells us to. Just some of us are hard-headed and don't do it, and maybe that's sad, maybe it's not, but I can definitely tell you I'm doing my part. I've been out one time since Saturday, and that was about 20 minutes ago. I went out and bought some supplies that will get me through the next month. That's it. That's the only time I've been out. Now, I hope that I get to go out and do a little recording during this time, because it would just be so interesting to see Bangkok empty. Not completely empty, but virtually empty. I think it would be a really, really interesting series, or like events to put on YouTube for you guys. But will they let me do that? I don't know. I have no idea. I do have a visa and a work non-B visa and a work permit, so they might let me get by with a little bit, but I'm not sure. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we got contributions coming in. Thank you very much, sir. I know who you are, and love all that you do is the note, and there's the $10 PayPal right there. So, oh man, I just put the transaction ID up on there. All right, I trust all you guys to, because I can't go back and fix it, but it's okay. If anybody messes with it, I don't know about it. They'll send me an email first, and they'll send the person that sent it. Thank you very much, Mr. Person that sent it. I appreciate it very, very, very much. Always appreciate the contributions. And if you're new to the channel, or if you haven't been around here very long, contributions go to travel equipment, traveling, and hotels, and editing software, and computers, and cameras, and all that stuff. And that's what all that goes to. My AdSense and my regular income from teaching, that's what I live off of. So, in case anybody was wondering. Let's see. Since you're from here, you're entitled to check it if there is one. Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. Personally, I government thinks it will be around 6 months like this. Oh, that was a Bondi Beach comment. Yeah, that's rough, man. Addie, he's talking to the crow. They're both Australians. That's why they understand. Gordon says the N95 cost 180 baht yesterday. A month ago, it was like 20 baht. I hear you, bro. You know I'm going to delete that comment just because of the number on there, and I don't want YouTube looking at it. But I ordered a whole bunch off a website called Wish. I use Wish a lot. They deliver worldwide. They're super, super, super cheap in everything they do. There are a couple guys that got together that left Google and Google's early stages, and they don't do any other advertising except Facebook and Instagram, social media, that kind of thing, and they're rich. I mean, they're rich because they cut out everything. The shipping usually takes like 15 days to a month sometimes, but I mean, you get the stuff, like they literally have stuff for free that you just pay the shipping on sometimes. So I love it. All right, what we got next? First says, yes, Eddie, I know, lucky I didn't need to worry about that because I'm already dying. I hooked up online. My friend had to do crazy. Ooh. Frank says, I always wanted to live like a recluse. I know, man. Me too, right? I hate being cooped up in my house. I really do. But the reality of the situation is, one good thing about living where I live, I got a really good view of Bangkok. So if all else fails, I'll take some good pictures for you guys. Floater says, airline industry is going under. Nah, they'll bring it back up. They'll bring it back up. And David says, hi. Oh, hey, David. Good to see you, man. How'd you hear me now? The rumor starting about, being forced to keep people indoors, pretty close. Time ain't going to get started tomorrow. Probably. I'm gonna delete your comment just because it has that verbiage in it, but not take offense to it. Probably. I expect it here, and I would expect it in certain states in the United States as well. To be honest with you, because the people are really scared. No matter what they say to you, they're really, really scared. Uninformed people are the worst. The worst. And when you tend to get like that, you get really uninformed. You have no idea what you're talking about, and you're just listening to everything everybody else says. You're going to panic. And when you panic is an emotion. When you make an emotional decision, you are having a reaction. You do not want to react to this or any other situation. You want to make a logical, pragmatic response. And the only way to do that is to be informed and to take your time thinking about it. Budget Tool says, unfortunately, I'm still able to work during this, but to be honest, I'd rather stay home. I don't want to bring it back with me. Can't blame you there, man. Cannot blame you. I completely understand, especially if you got wife and kids. I get it 100%. Fortunately for me, I'm working from home and I'm completely single, so I don't have that to worry about in the back of my mind. But again, I'm not going into all that. We'll talk about that later. Floater says on a UA flight with 309 seats over 14 passengers. I believe it. I believe that. It seems very low-ended flights, that kind of thing. But it's still a good time to book a flight. Just don't travel right now. That's the that's the key. Book a flight. Get on all your apps and book flights, but just don't book them way in advance. Book them as far out as you possibly can, and by that time, we're talking 4 or 5 months away. You should be able to financially recover anything, because it looks like all governments are really coming together to help their people, and I think it's great. I just don't know what's going to happen as a foreigner here. Who works here, and I'm pretty sure I'm not entitled to anything. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I finished producing the 35th audiobook today about Oz. Website build soon. Well, when you get the website up, Addie, we'll let you post it on here. The Crow says the government didn't realize there are a lot of people that were made redundant but didn't have a CRN number, so therefore they can't make my government account and leak essential link apps due to. Yeah, you must be talking about something in Australia, because I have no idea. Addie says trying to get interview with Aussie politician. How Aussie government dealing with this for another audiobook, waiting for a reply. Hope you get that. That'd be a great interview, man. Budget Tool says, do you got a Western toilet? I do, but it's got a bum gun. If so, how much toilet paper do you got? I got one roll of toilet paper. One, because I have a bum gun. We use bum guns over here. And honestly, much more cleaner than than using toilet paper. Once you use the bum gun a few times, you're addicted. Or that's my personal opinion anyway. Gordon says it takes a while to roar across the Atlantic. The airline industry is just going nowhere. That's a good point, Gordon. Carl says, first time in history we can save the world just by lying on the couch from the TV. Let's not screw it up, right? I know, let's definitely not screw it up. But I just wanted to come on here for a few minutes and hope that a few people see this and think to themselves, hey, maybe I might want to travel. And if you want to travel, right now in most places you're not able to, but if you want to travel later on down the road, it's probably a really good time to buy a ticket. If you want to travel in 3 or 4 months or something like that, you can find some deals. They're out there because I saw them. Budget Tool says bum gun, never heard of that. Yeah, and it is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a water gun with the hose on it. That's it. It runs right out of your water pipes, and press the button, water comes out, and you know what the rest is made of. So, or you know what happens after that, I should say. So yeah, man, travel around Southeast Asia, and I assure you'll find out what a bum gun is. But no shortages over here on anything. We're doing good. Still love Bangkok, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you guys some really interesting footage at some point in time. So for all of you in the chat, And thank you very much, very, very much for stopping by. Thank you very much, Mr. Contributor. Appreciate that contribution very, very much. And we'll see what we can't get going on Saturday, because I have a lot more information for you guys on there. Can't believe I was familiar with toilet paper my whole life. That's me too, Gordon. Me too. I can't believe it. I absolutely can't believe it. But what I wanted to tell you, yeah, you take care too, pal. What I wanted to tell you was, don't forget, guys, Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Bangkok time. I have a live stream every week. This is just like intermittent live streams here, but it has a topic that we actually talk about, and we have a lot of fun, and we go back and forth, and people talk to each other in the chats, and that's kind of the larger live stream. So take care, David. Thanks, man. Be safe over there. And we have a lot of fun. So drop by the live stream Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Bangkok time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's up, Johnny? Good to see you, man. Ray said, I wish I could catch you one day. Not sure if that's a threat, or if that's I want to catch you and talk to you, or I want to catch you and make you not live anymore. I don't know. It's all good, Ray. It doesn't matter one way or the other. Trust me, I've been told much worse. So with that being said, guys, whatever you do today, be sure you do more life. Look out for some content coming up pretty soon. And love you guys. Mean it. That's it.